Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany, back better, another video. Check my resume. I've been doing this. Alright y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post, because I do post frequently. Alright, ready, set, go. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie y'all into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a pay member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, without further ado, come, let's get into this tea. Y'all, we are getting into the drama, the mess, the tea. Ivory is not letting this go, truly. And with her not letting this go, it has revealed that Rollie is super duper scared of Ivory. I don't care how many times y'all are going to dinner tomorrow, you're scared. And that Jela just needs to come in her tennis shoes, sports bra, and some shorts. Because at this point, my girl is finna get taken through there, okay? Taken through there. She got everybody and their daddy who want to fight her. Big Legs, Dolly, Ivory, and now add Rollie snack meals to the meal pile. But I know she gonna go and whoop her down. Her and Dolly, I definitely believe she gonna go and take them through there. And the fact that Lex is just whooping Ivory, she might even get Ivory. But from what Rollie said, Jela had bumps from here, there, everywhere when it came to Big Legs. And I hate that for my girl. She caught her slipping that day. So, you know, with Lex, they might have to catch another one. But maybe Jela might say, hey, you know, this is not for me. But my girl has been caught up in a whole bunch of drama that she ain't even had nothing to do with. And I really don't like that. And I really hate that for my girl. But anyways, let's get into where this tea started. And at this point, where it's about to end or continue. Maybe we're like in the middle of the episodes at this point when it comes to this drama. Ivory is episode 1, Rollie is episode 3, Tesehki is like episode maybe 10. So let's get into everything that was said.
Saying that in the moment, like, you feel me? Like, I wasn't about to hit Scotty. Like, nobody's about to touch that girl. But I was just saying that in the moment because, first of all, y'all gonna set up this fight, this setup ass fight. Y'all to switch the name tag for me and the girl to fight for y'all to think that y'all about to give her a chain off of something that y'all to set up. Y'all gonna be fucked up. Oh my mama, give her a chain a different day for a different reason. Bitch is not getting a chain right now. No, she's not. And you see, she didn't get it. And then they're lying. And then I'm trying to figure out. Then I'm very confused with Rollie because every day it was people was coming up to me, asking me, was I okay? It's just like, where's this energy coming from? To where I'm away from you, you sitting on the couch with Rollie. I mean, you sitting on the couch with Natalie and Scotty. Now I'm a bully. It's like, why wasn't y'all saying this shit to my face? And then we were just together 2 weeks ago, and you still didn't bring that up, still didn't mention that, nothing. I just hate to see shit on TV and people be in my face smiling. That's why I don't be friend bitches, and that's why I be ready to oh my mama. I should have came in there. I should have did Natalie like I did Ferrari on God in heaven, and like I should have just did a lot of things different, cause they got me fucked up.
Okay, good. All that is done. So I have a few things to say before we move on to Rollie's response and everything Rollie had to come with this. So, okay, I definitely understand where Ivory is coming from. I think a lot of times, like when I'm listening to Ivory, she be making sense, but it be the overall situation is like you didn't have to take that. You didn't have to take that route. But in this case, I very much so get what she's saying is because it's like y'all want to give her a chain at the wrong time. Y'all want to give her a chain that me and her just got done fighting. So basically, y'all rewarding her for fighting me. And even if y'all are going to reward her for fighting me, you're not going to reward her with fake beef or like a fake situation. You're not going to reward her when it's not organic. When it's organic, okay, cool, you can reward her. But this is not organic. This is beef that was manufactured. And with it being manufactured, you're not giving her a reward for manufactured beef. Not today. You can give her it another time, but you're not going to give it to her today. And you see she did not get the chain. You see she didn't get the chain. Now, when it comes to Rollie, with Ivory checking her and feeling as though like she was coming to Rollie, you know, she was telling Rollie how she wanted to change, all this, all that, and Rollie calling her a bully. I'm not surprised. And let me say this too. None of them are a friend to nobody but that bag and each other. It's a sisterhood when it comes to each other to an extent because they've known each other longer. But nobody's here to pacify Ivory either. If you wanted to change, you know, how you acted and stuff, you gonna need to do that on your time. But you telling all them how you want to change, how you want to show a different side of you, like I said before, why would they care? Not their problem. They're not in the business of transforming your life when it comes to the TV. Maybe with the money, but not when it comes to the TV stuff. And then she's saying that she should have did Natalie how she did for Rory. You're not coming back. You're not coming back. She's becoming more of a crash out than E.T. Because my thing is this. You really are going out sad when it comes to the fine part. You know, within 2 months, maybe that's how long Baddies been on. Maybe 2 months, maybe 3. The fights that you was doing on that TV really don't matter no more since you have came over here to Zeus. As y'all know, not too long ago, they were having the conversation about the heavy hitters, and E.T. has gotten kicked out of the heavy hitters list because we seen her get whooped. Well, we seen her get whooped by Cash on Now That's TV, and that was one thing. But the overall fight that we remember when it comes to E.T., no matter her beating up Rollie, no matter her slapping the makeup artist, no matter her getting into it with that girl at the hotel, the only fight people remember E.T. in is with her and Tesehki. That's the only fight that counted. And ever since she got beat up, money slowly has left her pocket. When it comes to reality TV, slowly has left. You haven't seen E.T. being a main cast member since she got the fine with Tesehki. Her clout has went down. She might be still accepted, celebrated, but it's not the same. And you can feel it. It's very noticeable. And I think slowly but surely Ivory is putting herself in that place. Because even though you right, I'm telling you, because of the Now That's TV curse, when y'all move over to Zeus, that, and also too, you not doing good business. You talking too much. We do not pay your bills. And you saying, you going off on Jela, okay, they don't care about Jela. You saying, you felt Rollie was being fake, they really don't care about no Rollie. But when you keep saying that you're going to tap that eye on Natalie Nunn, the chin win, I'm telling you, you just skating on thin ice of a check. You want to do your biggest one when it comes to this reunion, and that's the only time they going to think about you, and that's that. And it's not even to an extent a big a big anticipation on you going there and doing your big one, because you have been losing so often in your fights against big legs. It's kind of girl, shut up. Girl, sit down. And that's no shade, because we know Ivory can fight. We know Ivory can get in there and rock with the best of them. But I believe she's bringing her Now That's TV mentality over to Zeus. Is not going to let her go far. You cannot. You just can't do that. This is supposedly, this is where the real money is. And I think you messing up your chances of coming back and getting some real money because you don't know how to play the game. You supposed to play the game. And you just got your heart on your shoulder. You wearing your heart on your sleeve and it's crying out. And I think to an extent, you're getting beat up by big legs, so you want to save face and beat everybody else up. But it's like, beat her up, though. Beat her up, though. No shade. But let's continue. Rollie responds with, at Ivory. Now, I love you, Ivory, but we not about to sit here and act like you wasn't drunk going off on me and everybody in the Sprinter on the way back from the club because we said Lex deserved the chain. I told you in front of everybody on that Sprinter, ain't nobody better than anybody. And if I felt like she deserved the chain, then that's how I felt. This why I hate when stuff don't get put out there how it should be. Nobody gonna tell me not to give something to anybody because we F with you. I F with all the new girls, and I stated that. And it was me that told you. Jela called Tesehki trying to get Tesehki to fight you. I was coming with all them receipts at the reunion. But one thing is, I'm never fake, and I'm gonna always speak on how I feel as I did in the Sprinter. It literally was right after y'all fought.
It's just irritating because, like, I'm a bully.
They want you to get Natalie bad. They keep saying it.
No, because it's her.
Yeah.
It's her. And I watch it and it's her. Even, bro, this went as far as calling. She called somebody. And I'm not going to let y'all know who told me this. This is why I'm so shocked at people calling me a bully, because you calling me a bully, you were telling me everything. You give me the rundown of everybody, talking about everybody to me. You're like, girl, we was cool the whole season. So I'm a bully. You get by yourself, I'm a bully now. All right, I get it, I understand. All you think. I thought it was just some of them, and like 2 or 3 was excluded. No, it's not. They're weird. It's a sisterhood. They're weird, bro. I swear to God, these weird. Like,
and the phone call proceed. You cannot. We was all chilling because we are definitely not all to get always together when we're filming. So we all, started, conversating and filming and shit like that. And there was a phone call that happened. And the phone call persisted of Jela asking another baddie to fight Ivory because she wanted to fight Natalie. And what was asked back to Jela, well, that's your friend, so why won't you fight for her? There was nothing said. Y'all not gonna never see another fight between Ivory and Jela because she's not gonna fight. But for you to sit here and call somebody else while you're on your way to set, I don't know who the fuck possessed this girl to do that. But while you're on your way to set, when you're on your way to set, why the fuck would you call any of us trying to set up a fight? And we literally was with Ivory earlier that day. Ivory had just got her hair done. She was like, I'm not even on that shit. I'm not even trying to fight today. I'm trying to look cute. I just got my hair done. Everything. No problem. We all knew that. Besides Jela, because she wasn't there yet. So while we sitting here just like confused, like what the fuck is going on? Why would she call and ask for us to take off on, or to fight, beat up Ivory, or take off on Ivory? So now the bitch talk about some, when you losing an argument, something. We was all chilling because we...
Okay, so let's get to some comments that she said, because for me, Rollie is deflecting, and instead of her just admitting that she was wrong, she wants to then bring Jela in this. And Jela really had nothing to do with it. And it is like a part of the live where Rollie ends up saying like, oh, me and Ivory are okay. We are having dinner tomorrow. I just didn't have that in, girl. Because I just could tell y'all that part. So, first things first, I do, maybe to an extent, my girl Jela just ain't there no more. Maybe my girl Jela just don't feel like she got that type of fight in her where she can keep going round after round after round after round after round no more. She might not feel as confident in fighting Ivory as she does with anybody else. I would say that. Maybe she just doesn't feel that confident. Also, I'm going to say this. Rollie, you don't want to fight Ivory either. Because as quick as you came on there to deflect, and let's be clear, this was If this was Mariah, it would be so much more energy, so much more. You gave Ivory a novel, but you gave Jela a video. And a lot of times when you're trying to embarrass somebody or you feel as though you might can take them, you want to go into video mode. But when it came to Ivory, all you did was give paragraph. And the thing about it was, once you came on live, you really never addressed Ivory. You only addressed everything about Jela. And now you ready to go to the reunion and fight Jela. What you find Jela for, though? If this happened months ago and Jela was telling a friend to tell a friend to get Ivory, what you find Jela for all of a sudden, though? Tell me something. I was coming to the reunion with receipts. If Ivory wouldn't have blew this up out of proportion, was you really gonna come to the reunion with receipts? Most likely not. You trying to get the attention off of you, and you trying to deflect and put the attention on somebody else. But I hope Ivory still gets you. Hopefully she gets you at the dinner. Hopefully the waitress can record it. Cause like, be so for real. And tell me something. Why would Jela not fight for Nelly? Do you see how many times that Natalie be standing right there and Jela get defiant? And Natalie just standing there? I wouldn't be fighting for Natalie either. When every time I get out there in the field, Natalie be just stuck. Standing there. Look like who did it and don't do it again. So no, Jela shouldn't get in no field for no Natalie, because Natalie don't get in the field about Jela. And that's on period, point, and blank. Now, mind y'all, from what she said, she's saying that Jela went and got Tesehki. Now, Tesehki is saying that Jela told her about it, but Tesehki wasn't recruiting her or nothing like that. So let's get into it.
Yes, Jela did say something to me about fighting Ivory, but she wasn't telling me to fight Ivory. She was telling me what she got told. It's a long story, y'all. We're gonna have to get into it. It's a whole long story. But first and foremost, even when she told me, I still wasn't gonna fight Ivory, because I like Ivory. I mean, Ivory was just singing with each other the day before, so I said, motherfuckers was told Jela, oh, such and such wanna fight you. I said, that can't be true. Me and Ivory was just chilling yesterday. That can't be true. So when I seen Ivory, she looked so cute. I'm like, bitches is over here saying you wanted to fight me. Like, it's a whole long story. It's a whole long story that we're going to get into when I get out of this gym. I want to know, what was the point of saying that?
In class, Tesehki did not get into it with us. She did not tell us anything. She ain't went back on live. She said nothing. She did not tell the story. But to her point, like she said, what would make her even say that? We want to know the same thing, Sway. We are trying to figure it out too, Sway. But honestly, moral of the story is Rollie is trying to deflect and get the heat off of her. But hopefully, now that Ivory has the full story, she gets to rocking with Rollie Polly, hold the snack meals, okay? Hopefully she gonna get her, because I just feel as though Rollie was trying to get the heat off of her, because she was the only one who seemed as though out of the OGs was giving Ivory, quote unquote, some type of loyalty. But she's gonna get ya. She's gonna get ya. I'm so excited to see this reunion. Like, I am. But like I said, to an extent, Ivory is not coming back. I just don't believe that she coming back, because she doing too much. She overdoing it. She over dragging it. Like, certain stuff that is supposed to be swept under the rug, she's not sweeping it. She's not holding the rug up. And then just certain things she's not letting go. And I guess she want to hold a grudge, but she's not on Now That's TV where she can do what she want to do and they're going to bring her back. No, baby, they will replace you and move on. So maybe she gonna have to learn the hard way. I don't know. And then she's sitting up there with her sister who was getting tore up on Valley Girls. I'm like, girl, definitely don't listen to Miss Jazz over there, Miss Shadow. She was getting tore up on Valley Girls, like I said before. So I don't know. And then she said she gonna be on Young and Reckless season 3. Why go backwards when you can go forward? You know, and I get it, like, these her morals, she don't like fake people and all that, but you are not You are not in the neighborhood no more, baby. You gotta get out of that mindset. People gonna do what they need to do to get ahead, and you just gotta know how to play the game. At the beginning of the day, you want to keep them bills on auto pay and whatever else you said in your speech when you was reading somebody down. But you want to keep them bills on auto pay. You want to, have your children go to private school like Tinkerbella got going on. You just want to make sure you keep money in your pocket. That's the point of everything. Like how you keep going out to go get these seafood boils. How you ain't cooked since you got on Zeus. You want to be able to keep that going. And, maybe this a ploy where everybody in on the joke but us. But I don't think nobody's in on the joke. I really don't believe that nobody's in on the joke. And I get it. She has like this loyalty thing built on her. Like, you all in my face, you being fake. You don't like that. I get it. But you're going to have to put that aside if you want to make your money. I think you crashing out and you are slowly coming to your demise. Because let's be clear, this is what I think Now That's TV gonna do. Now That's TV gonna promise her that she gonna get on another show, and they gonna start slowly but surely stop adding her on shows. And I only say that because her hype is slowly going down, because we see that she's getting beat up. So, like, this champion shit that you got going on Now That's TV is slowly dying down, because we seeing you get whooped. Even at the boxing match, like, yeah, you won against E.T., and you a heavy hitter. Like, don't get me wrong, you really whooping them. But the hype ain't there like it was at one point. Hype's still there. We're still woo, woo, woo. But the crowd is not as loud as it was at one point. Even with you whooping on Cash, even with you whooping on Fly 9 and stuff, the hype still is not as loud as it once was. Because over here on what is it called? Zeus, is like you can't catch a break. And when you do win, it's like you win once and then she beat you like 3 or 4 other times. I definitely believe you met your match. And I do believe you trying to save face. And you want to whoop on everybody else. Which I want you to whoop on everybody else. I'm fine with that. But you just doing what E.T. was doing. Like, E.T. is whooping on people on the internet where she not getting paid, and basically you gonna come on the internet and whoop on everybody at the reunion, but it don't matter because you still can't whoop her. And every time you get in the field with her, she gets you. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Oh, let me add this in too. Her and Diamond, she said something about Diamond be playing both sides. Diamond in response and said, like, basically, don't nobody stop being cool with people I get into it with or people I don't like, so why would I do the same? And I agree. I think to an extent, Ivory wants people to coddle her. She wants these girls to coddle her, and she wants you to do as she say, not as how she do. And it don't work like that. But she think it's supposed to work like that. And I would hate for her and Diamond to get into it. But her just being like, oh, you be peeping. Like, Diamond be playing both sides. Diamond don't owe you no loyalty. And like you said before, you and Diamond weren't friends. Like, y'all was cool and both y'all came from Now That's TV. But y'all were never friends to be like, hey, I'm not going to talk to who you don't like and stuff like that. And two, y'all grown. Like, be for real. Y'all grown. Ain't nobody finna do that. So I definitely understand Diamond being like, I'm not finna do that because you don't do it for me. But Ivory and that in and being like, oh, Diamond be playing both sides. You be playing both sides too. You said something to Pretty P about Lex on the bus, and when Lex was like, Pretty P ain't no work, you didn't turn back and was like, oh, she said you ain't no work. So you be playing both sides too, boo-boo. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all next one, babes. Bye.